Can men truly tell the difference between love and lust? Recent studies show that when men experience romantic love, the same brain regions light up as when they crave an addictive substance. Yet the emotional pathways, the ones tied to empathy and long-term bonding, only activate when love is real.
So if the same brain fires for both, how do they know which one they're in?
I'm diving deep into what men really feel when it comes to love versus lust, because most people think men are simple when it comes to emotions. They're not. They're complex, layered, and often misunderstood. Understanding this difference isn't just about decoding attraction. It's about understanding the male heart and what truly drives connection. Society loves to paint men with one brush. They're either portrayed as emotionless or completely ruled by desire, but that's not the full picture. Many men struggle with expressing vulnerability, not because they don't feel deeply, but because they've been trained not to. They've been told to man up, to suppress sensitivity, to replace emotional language with action. So what happens? Lust becomes their safe outlet because it's physical, quick, and socially accepted. Love, on the other hand, demands exposure. It requires surrender. It means being seen.
It's easier to undress your body than your soul.
And that's the core of this misunderstanding. Most men do feel love, but they're more comfortable expressing lust. It's not that love is absent, it's that it's buried under years of conditioning that says, feeling deeply makes you weak. Let's talk about what's actually happening inside the male mind. Lust is immediate, it's biological, it's dopamine-driven, it's the brain's reward system lighting up like fireworks, desire, chase, thrill, it's the rush of possibility. Love, however, operates on a different frequency. It's not dopamine, it's oxytocin, serotonin, trust, and time. It's less about excitement, and more about peace. Love requires stillness, patience, and vulnerability. It's not about winning, it's about being known.
Lust feeds on mystery. Love thrives on truth.
And that's why love often feels uncomfortable to men who haven't learned emotional literacy. Lust is easy. It's instinctual. Love is risky. It's revealing. When a man experiences lust, his focus narrows. It's attraction-centered. When he experiences love, his perspective expands. It's connection-centered. In lust, the body speaks first. In love, the soul does. Here's the turning point most people miss. Love and lust aren't enemies. They're frequencies that can overlap, but only if alignment exists. A man can start with lust and evolve into love if he feels safe enough to drop the armor. But he can also confuse lust for love if he's starving for emotional connection he's too afraid to admit he needs.
Men chase with their eyes when their hearts are starving.
Societal pressure teaches men to seek validation through conquest, not connection. They learn that attraction equals worth, and vulnerability equals weakness. But Stoicism, real Stoicism, flips that script. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If a man's thoughts are shallow, his relationships will be too. But if his thoughts are disciplined, courageous, and aligned with virtue, his love becomes unshakable, because it's not driven by ego. And here's the paradox. When a man learns to master himself, love becomes his greatest expression of strength. Let's break this down deeper. How can you tell the difference? Lust is possessive. Love is patient. Lust says, I want you. Love says, I see you. In lust, he's intoxicated by how you make him feel. In love, he's committed to how he makes you feel. Lust fades with familiarity. Love deepens through it. And biologically, the signals are real. In lust, testosterone and dopamine drive the urge. In love, oxytocin and vasopressin build long-term attachment. That's why love brings calm, not chaos. But here's what makes this complex. Men often confuse emotional safety with boredom. Because for many men, calm is new. Peace feels foreign.
He's not afraid of losing you. He's afraid of being seen by you.
That's where awareness must grow. Love requires emotional literacy, the ability to sit with discomfort instead of escaping it through lust. A Stoic man learns that mastery over desire doesn't kill passion, it purifies it. He doesn't suppress emotion, he shapes it. He doesn't chase intensity, he cultivates depth. And that's the real secret. Love and lust both live inside every man, but only one leads to peace. So what's the takeaway? Men feel both love and lust deeply, but the difference lies in awareness. Lust is the body's impulse. Love is the soul's choice. When a man learns to slow down, reflect, and align his emotions with his values, he becomes capable of a love that doesn't just burn, it builds. And for anyone trying to understand men, remember, it's not that they don't feel, it's that they've been taught not to show it. But beneath the silence, the armor, the pride, there's a heart longing for the same thing everyone wants. Connection that feels safe, real, and lasting.
Lust is the spark. Love is the fire that never burns out.
If this helped you understand the male perspective, share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever confused love and lust? How do you tell the difference? And if you want to go deeper into emotional intelligence, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell for the next episode. Thanks for being here with the Stoic Quotient, where ancient strength meets modern life.